Hi everyone. So today we will be seeing how to upload the flat files into OneStream using the dimension tokens as the headers. Okay, if the file has the dimension tokens, let me show you some sample file. Let's assume that this is the file that I am getting it. So which has the dimension tokens. You have a different dimension tokens for us in OneStream, so which can be defined and which can be understandable. If I go to a design and reference guide, you will be seeing some dimension tokens here. Let me set AMT hash, which is your amount token. The following dimension tokens are used to import the Excel template files. Okay, so we have a different tokens like a hash nothing but an account, f hash is nothing but a flow. Every dimension will have their own tokens, so these tokens um, uh, can be maintained as a headers in OneStream in the Excel flat file, and without defining the column definitions, so we can upload that entire file straight away into OneStream applications. Okay, so in the prior session we have seen how to define the delimited file, wherein we defined respective columns for each dimension field, so in order to upload or in order to import that into a workflow, right? So today we will be seeing um, so the flat file, similar type of the flat files, which is a delimited only with a comma separator. We splitted this into multiple columns now, but however, I'm not maintaining the dimension labels, rather I'm maintaining the dimension tokens here. Okay. So what is the difference between maintaining dimension headers as well as the dimension tokens? So if it is a dimension headers, then you need to define the column structures. So for each dimension field under the data source, you would have seen it in the prior session, like where is my scenario column, where is my entity column, where is my time column, which is manually have to be defined and then assigned to the dimension fields under the data source. Whereas if it is a dimension tokens, okay, so you can directly straight away um, go to a data source, and you need not to upload the file also, because you would have seen it in the delimited file. First you uploaded the file here, so this is the file sample file that we uploaded, so in order to define the column numbers. But here in the flat files, sorry, fixed with the tags, whichever is dimension tokens having it, so you don't have to upload the file, okay, without uploading the file itself. And you don't have to define the dimension fields, where is my entity, without uploading the file we will not be able to define the dimension fields, right? So we will straight away going into the workflow assignment, and we will assign this file load tags straight away to my workflows here. Okay, file load tags, and this file directly can be uploaded into application. So let's say if I go to a February somewhere, so let's go to the import process. Let's go to the import process, and this is the file load tags that I'm assigning it to it. And if I browse the file, um, data files, new folder, let's take a February file. So without defining the dimension fields, okay, uh, to understand where is my entity column, where is my account column, scenario column, by maintaining the dimension tokens also, we can upload the file straight away, and the tokens will automatically map to the corresponding dimension headers here. Okay, you see source is mapped as a source, and entity Bangalore is mapped as entity, and account 101 000 something is mapped into corresponding account fields. Okay, so however, what are we doing it in the file? We are just uploading them into the corresponding column headers. Okay, the tokens we are maintaining as the corresponding column headers. So in this file also, let's say if I wanted to load the entire I wanted to load the entire data file to the current period. Okay, so you don't have to even maintain the current here. Let's say rather than just put it like t dot c, t is nothing but a time dimension, dot c is nothing but a current. So which means the current period, which will be referred automatically from your workflow that you are uploading the data. So it will be automatically taken as the February 2022 as your current period. So we can use the dynamic keyword called current in the scenario dimension as well as the time dimension to refer the dynamic fields from the workflow. Even the scenario also s dot she has been given, which means that the current scenario which you have already selected in the workflow will be referred. Okay. So whereas, so I can also hard code members. Let's say if the entire file is loading for the Bangalore entity, rather than having it a individual rows, let's leave them and fix it here like a Bangalore. Okay, so which means that the entire file will be loaded as the Bangalore data. Okay, so this is the way how we upload the flat files without defining the column dimension fields. Basically in the delimited file structure, you would have seen it, each dimension field will be assigned with a corresponding column in order to read the data. But whereas here we didn't do any such things, we directly straight away upload the file which has the dimension tokens. Okay, so this is the way how to upload the file with a dimension tokens by maintaining dimension tokens in OneStream. Okay, thank you very much.